Father, why do we genuflect before we enter the pew?
Hello, I'm Father Vin. Thank you for joining us as we go to explore the wonders of the Mass. Well, last episode we were speaking about holy water and why we bless ourselves before we enter into the church. And today we're going to explore together why we genuflect before we enter into the pew. I'm in this beautiful place, the Holy Martyrs of Vietnam in Arlington, Virginia. And in this sacred space is where we get to gather together and celebrate the sacred banquet, the Eucharist. As we enter the church and walk in to find a pew, you'll notice that somewhere near the very front of the church, most often in the sanctuary, is the tabernacle. So here in this sacred space, as you look up towards the altar, rather in the middle or off to the side, you're going to see the tabernacle where Christ rests. And this is his home, this home in the church. And when you are in his presence, you want to genuflect. Show your reverence, calmly take time, reflect, place yourself in the presence of God. And this genuflect comes from two Latin words. Genu means knee, and flettere means to reflect or to bring back or to fold. So you fold the knee. And this is a humbling act right here, where we place ourselves before God and you adore him. And then you also have the option in the presence of the adoration, in the presence of the Eucharist, you can kneel down for a second, or if the Eucharist is not present, you can bow your head slightly out of reverence or towards the crucifix. But always in the presence of the Holy Eucharist, in the tabernacle, we want to genuflect to show our greatest adoration for Christ. So remember, when you come into the sacred space where Christ is truly present, reflect, take a moment to realize the true presence of Christ here right in front of you. This is our chance to adore him with all of our whole body, soul, and spirit. Thank you for joining me on this segment of Wonders of the Mass. And so remember, when you leave the Mass, live the Mass.